Hello, everybody, and welcome to another chapter in the long legacy of the Big Ten Conference. It's a championship game in the new expanded Big Ten, and there are high stakes here. Not just a conference championship, but potentially positioning themselves for a run at the national championship with an automatic bid. We're going to be treated to not just a top 10 matchup, but a battle for a conference championship and an automatic bid to the college football playoff with the first round bye that goes with it. So a lot at stake here, as we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the third-ranked team, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. First down here for this offense. Takes the ball, tries the right side here.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass. It's Aller. That's a bullet over the middle. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, this is everything you want from an offense. Good job by that offensive line. You give this quarterback time like this to throw, and he's going to make you pay for it. It's exactly what he did right there with the accuracy of that throw.
A new set of downs after that completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Looking to scramble. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but... other option. He just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. In the clear at the 25. They'll make the tackle, but it's enough for a first down. Good call on that screen play.
Chris, as this play was unfolding, the only thing I wanted to know was he going to get the ball over the defense to the running back. Once the back caught the ball, look out. Big yards ahead.
And the Nittany Lions pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
He's moving out of the pocket. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
So after consecutive losses, they got to come up with something here on 3rd and very long. Back to pass. It's Aller. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And they grab the early lead. And now here comes the point after attempt. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made on the out route. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Boy, another great throw and catch here by the Buckeyes, and it just makes you think back how far this offense has come from the days of being known of 3 yards in a cloud of dust to now being one of the more efficient passing offenses in the country. Year after year, you go back to Cardell Jones and J.T. Barrett, all the way back to Troy Smith, and most recently with C.J. Stroud and Justin Fields. Just another great quarterback that we're watching here today for the Buckeyes.
By completion, good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. On the run, going to heave it downfield. He grabs it inside the 20. And finally tackle him down at the 2-yard line. What a play on the completion. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. That puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
2nd down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. Now the important point after attempt. And there's the point after. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Returner decides to fair catch this. Penn State offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. To throw, it's Aller. Throws it to the right. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Looking for some space. It's Singleton. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Boy, great job up front here getting this first down by this Penn State offense. And great combination over the years that we've seen in State College. The ability to run the football with an offensive line that can get that push and a big physical back that can be able to pick up those yards, get those first downs.
The Nittany Lions come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And they'll go right back to him on first down. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Looking to pass here on second down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Crucial third down play coming up. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. He's got it for a big gain. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to win a first down play. Looking for a gap. It's Singleton.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He stopped, but he gets a first down. The Nittany Lions come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. On the defense appeared to jump before the snap, and the flag comes out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And the Nittany Lions will line up now. It's first and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Penn State.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity of this offensive line was on display. That's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Now they get set to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receiver. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. I'd like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Looking to pass. It's Brown. Short connection to the tight end here. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. Well, the defense knows, Kirk, might take more than one tackler to bring this tight end down.
Well, anytime as a defense, you always want to rally to the football. But against this guy, you especially want to do that because you saw he breaks through that first arm tackle. I thought he might be able to pick up even more yards, but good job of getting extra hats to the ball.
Tight end goes in motion. Can he make it to the marker? He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was third down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
The Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Couldn't find anybody open. He just has to throw it away. So, second down after the incompletion. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The offense threatening now. 1st and goal. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
This will be a challenge now. 2nd and goal, back at the 13. Looking to throw. It's Brown. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
This one will be fair caught. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half. Let's talk strategy here. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Handoff to the back. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The Nittany Lions come to the line to run the hurry-up. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Second down after that previous play. Ball handed off. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. The clock has stopped. We've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Caught quickly. Brought down to the 46, good enough for a first down.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. It's a draw play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, the defensive coordinator has to be fired up about this play. The thing that he has to love is that his defense and their technique was right on point. They didn't lose their leverage. They stayed with the play and didn't just go after the quarterback.
The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Dropping back, it's Aller. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Most offensive coaches will be happy taking those 50-50 shots against man coverage, but I'm curious to see if they're going to test this DB again after that coverage.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down. The Nittany Lions looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Trying for a 4th down completion. Fires it to the wideout. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but is beyond the sticks for the first down.
Handoff to the back. Great move there. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9. And the Nittany Lions trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Solid tackle, able to get him down. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. To the air, it's Allen. And he throws the ball out of bounds. They're smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up 3rd down. So a field goal attempt coming up now. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. He knocks this one right through. And they jump back in front. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He steps out of bounds at the 24, not quite getting back to the 25-yard line. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Nittany Lions will kick it deep to begin the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made on the left side. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Extending the play now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Tough running there. Breaks a tackle, picks up the 1st down.
Nice throw and catch here for the Buckeyes. You know, Chris, it's hard to think of a time when Ohio State didn't have an efficient and prolific quarterback under center.
Buckeyes look to keep this drive moving. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Finding some room with the 25. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they go in front here in the second half.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And they tack on the extra point. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. That one sails out of the back of the end zone with a touchback. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Gonna run it. It's Singleton. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. The Nittany Lions will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And then 1st down, right back to the running game.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. To throw, it's Aller. It's a quick grab. Good enough for 1st down yardage. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this 1st down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 37.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Receiver makes the grab. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
And the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
And the Nittany Lions have 1st and 10 here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. The Nittany Lions looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Singleton. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
That's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. A run to the left, trying to find pay dirt. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
He moves the ball to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And tackled there by the defense. No surprise here. The coach has got the offense on the field. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. And they're trying to punch it in here. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. This offense is still clicking. And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT puts them up 3. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. He's looking to scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And there's the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a 1st down.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects a team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Takes the handoff again.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Third down play coming up. To try a field goal from here, it will be 62 yards. Try and muscle for the first down. That's a big hit at the end, but they earned a fresh set of downs.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
The Buckeyes pick up enough for a first down here. Here's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Looking to pass this time. Looking for his back. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
So a crucial third down play. Try a field goal from here would be 53 yards. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, that run didn't go anywhere here on third down. It'll bring up fourth down. And right now, late in the game, they've got to go for this. They've got to call their best fourth and short play and hope to keep the sticks moving.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. Looking downfield, it's Brown. He's moving out of the pocket now. Quarterback looking to scramble. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield. They have a great pass rush. What do they create? Space and running lanes. And he takes off and picks up some nice yards.
It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up. The long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Offense looking to throw the ball. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Just missed his intended receiver on that 3rd and short. The offense is now going to have to settle for 3 points here in such a close game in the fourth quarter.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Tries the right with a quick throw. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And they'll claim the 4th quarter lead.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. What I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Penn State offense comes back on the field. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Scanning the field. It's Allen. Receiver makes the catch. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
So quickly, all the way up to the 36, and it's first down. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Wallace. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
And we've reached now the 2-minute warning. Sets up as a dramatic finish as this offense tries to grab the lead late here. Can the quarterback come through under pressure? Down a score late here in the 4th. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. He fires this throw and it's intercepted. Not much on the return there, but the interception gives the football back to the offense at the 47.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now, all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. So it's still a one-possession game. The offense would love to work the clock here, but they can't take their foot off the gas. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second down play coming up for this offense. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. And they pick up the first on the ground. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. leading here late in the game. They'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. Breaks a tackle into the clear. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Ohio State. It was a foot race, and he won it. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 17. Back to pass. It's Allen. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big gain, but they could have used that when this football game was still in doubt. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. First down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. Touchdown, Penn State. This air attack is still unstoppable. And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And looks like the hands team were able to recover the football. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. It's always a special year when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, the spotlight gets even brighter. You're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue a national championship. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.